Welcome back, everybody, to the Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door playthrough. This is part 15, and we unfortunately leave Bowser and his poster fetish, I guess. Alright, so back here at the outside of the Great Boggly Tree. I almost called it the Great Puny Tree, because, you know, there's over 101 Dalmatians out here. Although I do like that, you know, the Puny Elder was... Now she's kind of warmed up to old Mario, and everybody's just like, hey, you know, come back and see us sometime, which is kind of cliche, but, you know, whatever. What else are you gonna say to somebody who's about to go? I mean, whatever. Alrighty then. So Flurry... Oh, never mind. Well, I was gonna say Flurry gets the last word in. That was not true. But we're gonna say goodbye, very shortly here, to this crazy... How do you even describe this place? Like, I can't say monochrome, because it's more than that. It's got, like, this whole rainbow gradient thing that I think it looks really cool. I love the color contrast against the black and white idea. Oh, hey, we got the email from Peach. So apparently that's how much time, roughly, elapsed since the defeat of Lord Crump and the sending of Peach's letter. Also, I love how she gets really sappy in this letter. She says, what is it? She's talking about business as usual. Then she says, you know, I must miss you. I dream about our days back at the castle. I hope we'll spend carefree days there again soon. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Maybe she'll make some cake. Am I right? Ha-ha! Funny. Alright. So, yeah, so we're gonna just make a quick stop. Whoa, smidgen of lag there. A quick stop back at Flurry's house so we can get a couple last things. We're gonna super speed these unfortunate battles that, I, unfortunately, could not avoid because I forgot how to get there, and I ended up going the wrong way. And I didn't quite realize that yet. Also, yeah, once again, I forgot how to do Gale Force and messed up again on it for the millionth time. And then, yeah, it was just a waste of FP. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Where? Wahoo? You have to forgive me, man. It's been a little while. Oh, yeah, also, so yeah, this was the aforementioned, when I talked about it last video. New recording session, you know, so we're on the update. Oh my god, I barely made that. Updated emulator. So now when I go through pipes and stuff, it's not laggy at all. There was like that really weird little lag when the cleft guy started going for me. I didn't quite understand that. But yeah, when you go into paper mode, it's smooth as silk, man. I can definitely appreciate it a lot more than lagging every time I pressed R. It was very, very sad times, man. Alright, oh, okay. To press a button to go into the house here. What is this, the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo? Alright, so in here we go. Now, yeah, so when the Flurry cutscene was happening the first time, there was a very obvious chest behind her. As we open it up, there's a Super Appeal P back there, and flip this here to get another star piece. Hooray! Alright, so now we're gonna make our way back, making our way downtown, as I read a little bit more of this information. Oh, and also mention a couple things. So I mentioned 2 videos ago how I was talking about that one video where something popped up and then people mentioned it, and I was just like, no, you're crazy, you were seeing things, shut up. It happened again in the last video, and when I was editing it, I was just like, oh, hey, I get to talk about this during the commentary. I missed it during the commentary. I actually got an email... And it popped up, of course, while I was recording. It was an email from Firehouse Subs that somebody in the comments pointed out. And, yeah, good old Firehouse Subs. You know, they never really send, like, any actual offers, like coupons or anything. It's just like, hey, here's our new special, like, what's going on? Or, like, you know, we're doing this for this holiday, so, you know, stop in and get this sort of deal. It's just, like, although personally, I really hate those deals where they're like, you know, get a free something when you purchase a side and a drink. It's just like, yeah, the side and the drink is basically how they make their money, isn't it? So in that case, it just feels like less of a deal. Alright. I like how the tree fell down after I was finished with that guy, but hey, it was kind of fortunate. that we kept running into all these really, really annoying battles, because now we get to level up. And I figured, you know, I ran out of FP really quickly there, those last few battles, so I figure I might as well bump up my FP a little bit. Do some more of those fancy moves that I enjoy doing. Alright, and we're started back at 1. Oh no! Alright, this, he's still chasing me. Alright, so, yeah, I think that was the only, I swear there was something else that I was going to mention, but I cannot remember it. So I love how I forgot, like, what all the buttons were. Just checking to see what my badge point count was, just in case I had any left over to spend. Turns out I don't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I might as well read a little bit more information, yeah. So we're done with the lawsuit section there that I mentioned a couple videos ago. Now we're up to the reception and legacy. The Thousand Year Door received largely favorable reviews from critics. They particularly praised the plot. GameSpot's Greg Kasavin? Oh my. Greg Kasavin stated that each chapter provides a thrill of discovery. You know, I'm only 2 chapters in, and I definitely have to say I agree with that. I felt like, you know, when I first stepped into, you know, chapter 2 here, I was blown away by the art direction that they decided with, you know, for this. Again, the monochrome with the color, blah, 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 we already know. Although, oh yeah, during that battle, I was like, wait a minute. So I did, body slam, whatever it was that Flurry does, while that piranha plant was frozen, yet somehow it bit her. It's just, how? How? I was very confused by that. Alright, so now that we have our fancy super boots, we can now super jump. Isn't that it? Just spin jump. Spin jump and find all sorts of crazy star pieces in places that we have been to multiple times. Because, you know, they've just been there all along. All the time. Right under my feet. Alright. Oh yeah, so I figured I might as well, yeah, show off how you can enter battles with the fancy new spin jump. And that lets you basically kill everything in one shot. Everything in the whole game. True facts. True facts. Oh, also I get to show off a little bit more of the not lagging aspect here of this updated emulator. Now, if you recall, the last time I blew something away that folded up like paper, it lagged super hard and I had to super speed the video. This time, it's just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm very happy about that. And also happy about getting this Happy Heart P badge, which is also useful and good good times. Good times for everybody. Oh, right, this part. Yeah, so I kind of... Whoops. Yeah, that happened because I thought down was the way to tilt the paper airplane down. Turns out it was the opposite direction of what you were going. I sort of brain farted there, I guess. Alright, so for this portion, as we bring the second crystal star over to the Thousand Year Door, we're going to have Goombella out! Yay! Because Goombella is best, and, you know, she knows about all this stuff, so, you know, she might as well, be our handy little brainy smurf as we plop the second crystal star into, oh, right, that place, right. I was gonna say, the map? No, this little pedestal here. And then that updates the map. Right. I forgot how these things work, man. It's all very confusing. See, this is why I need Goombella here, so that she knows. She knows what she's doing. Most of the time. Alright, and a magical beam from the heavens shoots down onto the map, and it reveals the place of which we will find the next crystal star. It's, this place with the clouds, and, oh, that's a chomp. Oh, the yellow crystal star. Liking it. Liking it. Or is that maybe gold? Who knows? Oh, God. That effect is really cool, though. I like that. Alright, so we got our next spot here, and Goombella's gonna sort of remark about it. I think she says, up in the sky. Yeah, what could that mean? Well, Mario has no idea, so I guess we'll have to go to our resident expert. That's right. We're gonna go back to Professor Frankly. So the Thousand Year ruins are still intact. Shocking. Shocking indeed. Well, that seems kind of obvious. Alright. Yes, what is the legendary treasure that they were... Yeah. What was it that they didn't want stolen? That's not what. See, this is why I need Goombella out for these cutscenes. I mean, aside from the fact that, you know, she knows Professor Franklin. Well, sort of. I think she just met him, but it's just, it seems like she's the most qualified to make theories on these things. Assuming we'll just make an, well, you know the saying. No, I don't. Alright. So we move on, and yeah, we're talking about the floating town of Glitzville. So I would assume that that's the next place that we're going to be going to, perhaps for the next chapter or something. Families gonna... Behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. Well now. What, betting on fights? It's just like, this whole game just seems like it's more gritty than the usual, like, Mario fare. Because, like, you're in this town of Rogueport that's like, I don't know, it's just, it was like an old shipping port that just has, like, this old-fashioned gallows in the very center of the town with the noose still hanging. And it's just like, you've got, like, all these, like, shady, underhanded people all over the town. And yeah, part of the town is under the control of Don Pianta, who we now have to go talk to in order to get a ticket to get onto the blimp to go to Glitzville. I know, one thing leads into another. Yeah, he's a syndicate boss. It's just like, this is wild. Wild and crazy. Alright, so we did a smidgen of reading before moving on here. Now we're going to do something a little bit different here that I could have done earlier on, but didn't, because I don't remember if the walkthrough that I'm using even mentioned it. But yeah, this is the Trouble Center. And when you come here, you can look on the bulletin board, and they will have a list of troubles that people are happening, as this guy is going to explain. And you go to those people and fix their troubles, and they will give you a reward, which is usually 20 coins. Which is nice. You know, I could use those extra coins to buy stuff. Probably. If you decide... Oh, yeah, you have to pay to cancel. Yeah, that's a little bit of a weird portion of it. But yeah, we're going to do the first few of these. And we're going to go to Garf, who needs a key. Alright, he lost his key. Somewhere in Rogueport. I'll be waiting for you at the house at the very back, at the end of East Rogueport. Now, I kind of misread that the first time, so when I, like, walked out of here and started walking away, I went the complete wrong way, as you'll notice by this random cutscene. Yeah, the little skip that happens. Alright. Isn't the magic of video editing just magical? If someone else finds my key, they'll be able to get into my house, so I'll stand guard. So he thinks that he dropped it in front of the bad shop. Alright, that sounds simple enough. I like how, you know, when they tell you, like, where to go and, like, who to talk to, all these directions that they give you for the troubles. It's just like, I don't know, Rogueport is just laid out in such a way that it's really simple to know where you're supposed to go. Just like, oh, okay, to the bad shop. So I gotta go through here, over here, through this door. And then, hey, what's this at the end of the path? Oh, it's an orange key. Strange. That might just be the one that we need. Dunno. Oh god, there's Luigi. He's prepared to give us another story. He's got it at the ready. Alright, we'll actually be going and talking to Luigi, eventually. But right now, we're going to be fixing up those troubles that people are happening. Also, yeah, this is basically, like, the time that you want to, if you haven't actually beaten Gus, like I did, what was it, before Chapter 1? It's just like, yeah, now you really need to, because you sort of kind of have to get to a certain point in this area to move on to get to the next chapter. I'm not 100% certain, so, you know, I'll just kind of mention it when it happens, but yeah, I'll just talk about it when it happens. Alright, so McGoomba, for some reason that he cannot mention, cannot be seen in public. So we gotta go and talk to him directly. A little bit of a time skip here because, you know, this walking around is just getting kind of monotonous. So he wants us to give somebody a package. Wonder what could be in it. Yeah, also, so the thing with this package is it seems really, really suspicious when you deliver it to the guy that he wants you to give it to, which is this guy right here. But for some reason, when he said in front of Professor Frankly's house, I thought he meant all the way over here. And there's like, oh wait, there's only one NPC over here. This must be him. There it is. Yeah, that's it. I'll dispose it and no one will ever find it. Forget this. Forget all this. You hear me? It never happened for your sake. We never spoke. Huh. I wonder what could be in that box. That's, you know, a little bit shady. A little bit shady indeed. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, just a little bit suspicious. Alright, so we gotta go back and talk to this guy so that we can complete the trouble. And then, yeah. You saved my neck. You get 20 coins. Once again. Alright, easy enough. So yeah, if you ever want to cancel the trouble that you're in the middle of, I don't know why you ever would, it costs 30 coins to cancel. That's the cancellation fee. So it costs more to cancel the trouble than you would have gotten in a reward. So when you do them, you definitely want to make sure that you complete them. Obviously, there's no time limit or anything, but yeah. So this guy wants to know the prices of 3 specific items from the shops because he wants to make his own competing shop. Now, unfortunately, I kind of blanked because I didn't realize that he immediately wanted me to just know what the prices were. I thought he was going to talk to me first, then I would go see what the prices are. So I went ahead and looked them up. This is just a smidgen of cheating. But, yeah, no, I literally could not remember the prices. Although I was, like, 99% sure that the Fire Flower had to be 10 coins. There's no way it was 1 coin, and there was no way it was, like, 100 or whatever. So, like, had to have been 10. Then the Sleepy Sheep was where I was just like, oh, well, I'm not actually sure, so I better go look it up. Alright, so now we're gonna, what are we doing here? There's a few more things we gotta check off of our list before we actually get started doing what we need to do for Chapter 3. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna go talk to Luigi. Alright, so now he went into some crazy volcano, and yeah, it's just crazy. So he's gonna read this, or he's gonna tell this story, and just like the last time he did, I'm going to read information at the same time. So, you know, pick and choose whichever one you want. Why am I just sitting here? I don't actually know, but I guess I will just mention, once he's actually done with this story, this blooper that's behind him will actually add on to the story that he's about to tell us. Alright, and there totally wasn't just another mouse cursor in front. Yeah, I totally forgot to cut time out there. That's okay. Anyway, similarly, Eurogamer welcomed the whimsical storyline in comparison to traditional role-playing games, commenting that it is something closer to Finding Nemo than Final Fantasy, which is very much a compliment. The game's characters were also well received, with reviewers complimenting the use of NPCs in text. Hey, just like me. Despite this, some commentators complained that the story develops slowly in the game's beginning stages. Eurogamer rated the high level of text as the only major stumbling block of the game. Oh, God forbid you have to read stuff. Oh, you Eurogamer. One of the Thousand Year Door's main features, the use of a paper-based universe, was welcomed by reviewers. When referring to the paper theme, 1UP commented that it's a cohesive, clever approach that turns the game's visual style into more than just a look. Critics also commented extensively on the game's battle system, which deviated from traditional RPGs. GameSpy praised the use of timing in the battle system, stating that these twitch elements were designed to be fun and engaging, and they succeed wonderfully at this. Reviewers also praised the concept of having an audience to reward or berate Mario during the battle. Friggin', is he still talking? Holy cow. I thought maybe by the time it was done with that big paragraph he'd be done. Oh, okay, now he's done. Everybody was just falling asleep, just like last time. Okay, so this is Bluey, the guy that he mentioned. This guy's a total liar, don't listen to him. He tripped, that doesn't surprise me. He landed in the lava. Oh, that's why he's... it's crispified. Yeah, that's why he's golden brown. I was like... You know, at first I was just like, why is that blooper yellow? You'll pay, Luigi. Oh, God. I wonder if Mario should even, like, do something about this. I mean, that is his brother, after all. But But, well, you know, who knows? Yeah, maybe Luigi's got to pay his own repentance here. Alright, so now we're going to run around and we're going to collect some more star pieces, which is going to last towards the end of this video, just in case anybody was wondering preemptively. But yeah, we're going to show the locations of some of the star pieces around Rogueport and some other places that we've actually been to already, which don't, you know, necessarily encompass just Rogueport. So we're going to go on to the east side of the area here. And, oh yes, there's one in front of Professor Franklairs. And I love, you know, just like positioning myself perfectly in the middle of the little flip panel so that when the star piece comes out, it just lands right in my hands. Oh, never mind. We're not going to be doing that to the end of the video. We're going to be doing some upgrades while we're here. But later on, we will be finishing off picking up the rest of the star pieces. So now, yeah, all those shine sprites that we picked up, it's time to actually cash them in, finally. Now, fortunately, it costs 3 shine sprites to upgrade a partner's, what is it, health, and, you know, they get an extra power. And also, so yeah, so we have 9 shine sprites and 3 partners, so that's perfect, so we can upgrade everybody once. And this is what happens here with, all this magic and wild, crazy stuff. Look at Goombella's face. She's like, wait a minute. What's going on here? Yay! Alright. So we got Goombella upgraded. And yes, I would care to power up more. We're going to super speed this because, of course, we've already been through this cutscene. So, Shazibby, Shazubi. And, Shazowie. We got, Koops done. Now it's Flurry's turn. Shazibby, Shazubi. And, yeah. That's it. Everybody's all powered up and ready to go. And that's going to be it for this part of the Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door playthrough. Join me in part 16, where I'll be, like I said, finishing off collecting the star pieces around Rogueport and other places, and doing some other stuff as well. Don't worry. See you all next time.